The growing conflict between the US and India. Early relations and new beginnings. When India gained independence, it leaned more toward the Soviet Union. Relations with the US were limited. But in the 1990s, after the collapse of the USSR and India's economic reforms, both nations grew closer. Washington began to see New Delhi as a rising power, especially as a counterweight to China. The current tensions. Today, ties between the US and India are being tested like never before. On the surface, they appear to cooperate, but beneath the surface, several disputes are creating friction. Trade disputes. The US has imposed tariffs on Indian exports, including gems and jewelry. In response, India raised duties on American goods. This trade battle hurts both economies. H-1B visa and IT industry. A new US visa fee has upset India's tech industry. Millions of Indian professionals work in America, but higher costs now threaten this long-standing flow of talent. Russian oil and strategic choices. India buys cheap oil from Russia. Washington wants New Delhi to stop, citing global sanctions and pressure. But India insists on protecting its own economic interests. This difference has widened the gap between them. Kashmir and human rights. The issue of Kashmir remains sensitive. The US and other organizations have raised concerns about human rights there. India sees this as interference in its internal affairs, adding another layer of mistrust. China and regional politics. Washington expects India to firmly stand with it against China. But India emphasizes its strategic autonomy, refusing to be pressured into choosing sides. The US or India relationship today feels like a tug of war. On one hand, trade, visas, and Russian oil create disputes. On the other, China and Kashmir add to the complexity. Both nations need each other, yet both remain frustrated with one another.